kids! Welcome to Munch Munch Math Level 2. Today, you're going to have a little bowl of some kind of food like Cheerios. And we are going to be doing some dividing today. So I'd like you to take your Cheerios and dump them out onto your mat. And I'd like you to see if you can divide your Cheerios in half. And see if that'll work for you. I don't know because I just put a bunch of Cheerios in there. I'm going to see if I can divide it in half evenly or not. So what that means is I would have the same number on one half of my mat as on the other half of my mat. So I might have like 25 here and 25 here. But if I had 26 here and 25 here, it wouldn't be half. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out if you can have half of your Cheerios. If you can divide your group of Cheerios by halves. So pause your video while you do that. And make sure that you are doing it in half. Let's see. Oh, if you have a broken one, you go ahead and eat it. Aha! Okay, I was able to divide my Cheerios in half. If you were not able to divide your Cheerios in half, like you have an extra one, go ahead and eat that one. And then go ahead and count how many Cheerios you have in each pile. I'm going to count by twos. You pause your video and you can count however you want. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay, if for some reason you don't have the same number of Cheerios in each of your halves, go ahead and eat until you do have the same number in both piles. I have 22 in both of my piles. All right, now I would like you to eat until you have 20 in this pile and 20 in this pile. And if you had less than 20, go ahead and add Cheerios until you have 20 in both of your piles. So you should have 20 in this pile and 20 in this pile. I took away 4 Cheerios, 2 from this pile and 2 from this pile because I had 22 and I knew that 22 take away 2 was 20. So I'm going to put those in my bowl. You don't really want to hear me crunching on a video. So go ahead and pause the video and do that. Okay. Well, once upon a time there were 20 little baby turtles in the water and 20 little baby turtles on the land. And first of all, the question is, how many turtles do we have all together? So pause your video and figure out how many turtles we have all together. And if you guessed the answer, or if you came up with the answer 40, you are correct. So we should have 40 little turtles. Half are in the water and half are not in the water. Now, I would like you to eat 4 turtles. Pretend you're some sort of fish that likes to eat turtles, and eat 4 turtles from the water and 4 turtles from the land. How many turtles do we have in the water at this time? Go ahead and pause and count. And how many turtles do we have in the land at this time? Go ahead and pause and count. If you said 16 in both, you are correct. 16 here and 16 here. How many turtles do we have all together? Go ahead and pause the video and count. Okay, so you should have 32 32 turtles all together. Okay, well, I'm going to say that 4 of the baby turtles decided to go back onto the land. How many turtles are on the land? How many turtles are in the water? Pause and figure it out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 should be in the water, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 should be on the land. Let's just take those ones that are on the land and say, can we divide these ones in half? How would you divide these group of turtles that are on the land in half? Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and do it your way. I'm going to show you my way. Your way might have been different from my way. I'm going to start putting them in little piles over here, making sure I have the same number of piles in each. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And go ahead and divide the turtles in the water in half. Ah, scarf is a little tricky. Water. So I have 6 on this side and 6 on this side. Go ahead and eat 2 from each side on here. How many turtles are in the water? How many turtles all together? If you said 8 in the water and 18 altogether, you are correct. Okay, oops. Now go ahead and take the turtles that were in the water and put them on the land. And I'm going to take away this. And you're going to take these turtles and you're going to divide all the turtles in half. So go ahead and pause the video and do that. How many turtles do we have in this pile right here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How many piles do we have over here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How many piles do we have? How many turtles? How many turtles? I said piles, I meant turtles. How many turtles do we have on this side? We had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How many turtles do we have on this side? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And how many turtles altogether? Pause and figure that out. If you said 28, you are correct. Okay, can you divide this pile in half? Let's see, how could I do that? Go ahead and divide this pile in half. How many turtles are in each pile? Eat one of those piles. Divide this pile in half. How many turtles are in this pile? How many turtles are in this pile? If you said 7 in each of these piles, you are correct. How many turtles do we have all together? Pause the video and figure it out. If you said 21, you are correct. Eat one pile of turtles. And go ahead and with the rest of the turtles, make up your own math problems. Bye!